Hello, Connect fam. Welcome to the Connect Network TV, only on the CW Miami, right here on WSFL Channel 39, where we bring you, honestly, the most successful entrepreneurs to share their knowledge and true keys to success. So, my name is your girl Stitches, and I have our amazing co host, my gal pal, Sandy Glant. Hey, Sandy.
Hey, it's so good to see you.
You too. I know you've been traveling and shaking and baking and doing all the things. So today we really have an exciting show for you, Connect fam. And as always, we have special guests with all the expertise that we are dying to know about. So this morning, we're talking about financial success and creating generational wealth. I love this, Sandy.
Yes, me too. I'm glad you mentioned it, Stitches. I hear a lot of talk about creating generational wealth, but what does that actually mean? I'm so excited to dive into this. So, generational wealth, also known as a legacy wealth or family wealth, is essentially wealth passed down from generation to generation. And this can be a whole slew of different ways to do this in the form of cash or stocks, property, the family business, pretty much any asset with monetary benefits.
This is true. So, Sandy, I want to ask you, how important, well, actually, you being a mother and an entrepreneur, how do you relate to generational wealth? If you can share that with us.
Yeah, so I feel like for me this plays a couple different roles. So number one, I am the daughter of an of a entrepreneurial husband and wife, so mother and father. And my dad has his own businesses that he's at the point in his life where he's getting ready to sell that business and have his own little generational wealth that he's creating for our family. But also being a mother, I'm creating this for our kids. So for our boys, we do everything from pay our kids salaries. My kids are my little assistants, so they got their own little, salaries that they're making, investing that into real estate and already helping them and creating and showing them what generational wealth is, and not just giving it to them, but showing them how we do this and then building that, myself and my husband, for our own family, but then also teaching our kids how to do this.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And I can honestly say the same. I love this topic because we were really just talking about it with my mom and my sister, and just strategizing on certain things. And I've always declared that in Jesus' name, like I will be the generational blessing perpetuator
Yes.
and wealth bringer, and starting that for generations to come. So I'm truly excited about it. My dad was one who had that entrepreneur spirit, and my sister the same way. So it's I'm just really excited to not only gain more knowledge, but also as I gain it and receive it to be able to share it
Yeah.
with others as well. So generational wealth. Let's do it. Let's go. And Sandy,
Yes.
that deserves a tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Yes.
And Sandy, what makes this topic hot right now is the fact that that we are really on the brink of the biggest wealth transfer this country has ever seen, and it's being dubbed as the great wealth transfer. I get excited even hearing about that. And over the
Yes.
next the word is over the next 2 decades, it's reported that over 60 trillion, not six, 60
Whoa.
trillion will be passed down to the next generation of heirs. And those numbers are actually expected. Um, they're really unprecedented. So I want to ask you, what do you think about that?
Okay, so I have a couple of things I think about this. I think
Yeah,
number 1, it's about education, right? Like
right.
all of this money is being passed down, but those people typically the money that it's being now transferred to, do they know? Are they educated on how to not just have it, but spend it and then keep it going, right?
Right.
So I think it's really important to have the conversation and to educate on what to do with it so people don't just go off and blow it on Lambos and houses and vacations and then have nothing then to help
Pass
that
down.
money keep building, right? We got to keep building the generational wealth because it shouldn't
Yeah,
stop there. If $60 trillion
yep.
is being passed down, we have to educate on this so people, the people that are now receiving that, they know how to spend it. And then my second point to that is, I think that there should be some kind of something in writing that says, you know, something in place to protect the money. So if someone isn't educated on it,
Right.
there's kind of like a barrier in place. So all of a sudden overnight it just doesn't disappear.
So some type of stipulation that's attached to it to some degree.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
I'm with it, Sandy. But hold on, before you even continue,
Yeah.
because we have coming to the show. She's actually going to be speaking with. We're going to be speaking with an entrepreneur and financial coach, Queen Blueprint. Yes, that's her name, Queen Blueprint, darling. Don't go anywhere, Connect fam. You're tuning in to the Connect Network TV right here on the CW Miami. We'll be back.